stand there, yeah. And on the fence.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Good luck tonight, Frank.
We'll have a cheer squad if we do any good.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay.
Frank Ryan, the trainer of Greyhound number 7, wild season in tonight's Australian Cup. Well, we're on the countdown to the big one tonight. We're going to catch up shortly with trainer Santos Sorbello, who puts the polish on running goal. What a powerhouse greyhound he is. That's still to come here from Sandown Park. Back to you, Michelle.
Good on you, Darren. Thanks a lot. Now, Albion Park Divs, let's have a look at Sandown race number 5. Hey Ronnie, 15. Wiley Boy, 3. 29 for Sheer Velocity. Uncle Errol, 17. Awesome Assassin, short price favourite, 170. Also Rob's selection there. Chosen Lucky, 37. And 8, Heaven Blessed, is 13. We'll go back now to Darren Flindell to talk to the trainer of number 1, Firing Bear.
Yes, thanks a lot, Michelle. This greyhound Firing Bear is one of 2 greyhounds in the race, side by Fire Cape. This greyhound has had a flying Tika and is renowned for some powerful finishing bursts. The greyhound is prepared here in Victoria by Barry Thal, who joins us right now. Welcome along, Barry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I guess most people sweat on drawing the red. I don't know if that would have been the case with you, though.
No, not really. Not really. It's all right.
Things should pan out okay from box 1 tonight for him?
Should. It should.
From the he had the 4 alley here last week in the heat, and as it turned out, there wasn't a great deal of room for him to move, so he had to go to the outside of runners, and that's when he really excelled himself.
Yep, sure did. Yep.
We might have a look at the replay of how he was able to win this heat here last week, and you can talk us through it. This was his 6th win here at the track from box number 4. Were you happy in the run?
Yeah. Get a bit pushed out there.
What's his best part of the race? Where he is now?
Yeah, where he's going now. There.
At that point, you still felt fairly confident that he could get there?
No. Now I was. There.
Was able to claim New Sunset here and get there by a very narrow margin on the line in the time of 30 and 18. Well, that was his 6th win overall, including in the qualies. His form elsewhere, Cranbourne's been quite well. Has he been an easy greyhound for you to train?
Oh, yeah. It's good. He's all right.
What type of preparation have you had to put into a race like tonight?
None. The same as usual. Yeah.
And that being?
Walk him. Feed him.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Barry, how's the cheer squad handling up here tonight?
They're all right. They're all right.
All right, Barry, good luck in this race tonight.
Thanks.
Okay, Barry Thal, who prepares this greyhound Firing Bear from the inside alley. They're behind the boxes. Back to you, Michelle, and we'll be back shortly with the trainer of number 2, Running Gold, Santos Sorbello.
Looks like you're having a lot of fun down there, Darren. Now, Sandown, race number 5 is next. Let's have a quick look at the market because they are behind the boxes. The tote fave is number 6 at Awesome Assassin, 180. In commission is Wiley Boy at 280, 870 for Heaven Blessed, double figures for the others. As they're behind the boxes about to be put away, here's Rob.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. Well, Barry Thal, obviously a man of few words, but I'm sure he'll have plenty to say. Firing Bear can take out tonight's Healthy Food and Exercise Australian Cup. Good luck to Barry with Firing Bear. Here's an update for race 5 at Wentworth Park. But this is a terrific race coming up here at Sandown Park. We see the Top Gun winner in number 2, Wiley Boy, clashing with the Silver Chief winner in Awesome Assassin. Awesome Assassin in box 6 at 190. Number 2, Wiley Boy at $2.90. They virtually dominate betting here. Heaven Bless, the only other greyhound given some chance at $8.10. Wiley Boy expected to be the one in front, and Awesome Assassin the one to run it down. Let's have a look what happens here for race 5. They're set and away. Wiley Boy was only fair to begin, so was Awesome Assassin, and fast out Heaven Bless. Wiley Boy now railing through in the first corner, and Awesome Assassin out wide. They head down the back, and the 2 favourites racing 1-2. Wiley Boy 2 in front. Here's Awesome Assassin putting in a big bounce from Heaven Blessed. Then Sheer Velocity have broken away from Uncle Errol, Chosen Lucky, and Hey Ronnie at the top of the straight. Wiley Boy and Awesome Assassin. Awesome Assassin on the outside went straight past Wiley Boy, and this is a big win. Awesome Assassin scores from Wiley Boy. Sheer Velocity 3rd. Then Uncle Errol, Heaven Blessed. Well back in the field then. We've got Chosen Lucky towards the tail with Hey Ronnie, 30.02 to time. Good effort by number 6, Awesome Assassin. 180 and 110. 2 Wiley Boy. $2.10, and I think Sheer Velocity has got up to run third. We have a look at the concluding stages with Awesome Assassin virtually giving Wiley Boy windburn at the top at Australia. Went straight past him like he was standing there, and this is a big win here by number 6, Awesome Assassin. A brilliant greyhound on his night, in particular when he finds space. A black dog whelped in September 94 by Light of Fire at a Tranquil Flame, raced by D. Burns, A. Molday, B. Moss, the trainer Jason Thompson from Cranbourne. Taking out race 5, the Go For Exercise. Second placing to 2, Wiley Boy. He's racing well, but again tonight he's found a much smarter greyhound on the night. And number 3, Sheer Velocity, to third placing, no third dividend. 180 and 110, $2.10 for second, number 2, Wiley Boy, and no third dividend for number 3, Sheer Velocity, after the running of race 5 here at Sandown Park. Race number 6 here tonight, the Prevent Adult Onset Diabetes Heat 5. Take out number 5, Shazam, 9, Sunburn Kareem, and 10, Motorbike, leaving a field of 7. Race 6 set to go at 6 minutes past 9.
Good on you, Rob. Thank you. There you can see Wentworth Park, race 5. Claire Bale, 3:40.23 for She's a Waitress. Millie's Baby, 6:50. Rockwool Bale, 5:13 for What a Pick. Carl, 5:30. Regal Gladys at 5:10. 32 for number 9. Back to Sandown Park and Darren Flindell.
Yes, thanks a lot, Michelle. Well, we're joined now by the trainer of Running Gold, Santo Sorbello, who lines up in this Australian Cup final tonight out of box number 2. Welcome along.
Thank you very much.
Actually, earlier in the night we've done a preview and there was a spelling error back at work. They've put you up as Santa.
Oh, is that right? They left the A out.
That's
the
right.
O.
Yeah.
They should have put the O in.
It might be a sign.
It was Christmas.
Let's hope that the Melbourne Greyhound Association can play Santa Claus to you tonight.
Thank you very much. I hope so too.
You've got a very strong greyhound here running gold. I must admit it's a greyhound I've had a lot of time for over a long period of time. It was a spectacular win in the heat.
Yes, he did. He went very well. He comes from way back, like he does that all the time, you know. But around the back there, I see him when he starts to move. I think well, he's just about got him.
Has there been any change in training techniques or along the way where you've been able to try and get him out of the boxes a bit better?
Oh, I have tried, but that's what he does, and that's a finish. I don't think you can help him very much.
Have you got a staying future in mind at all for this dog?
I did have one in that I was going to step him up, because I went to Ballarat and put him over 550, which wasn't much further, but he won that by about 7 or 8 lengths. And I did have it in mind, but I've held off until some of these races are over. But he's pretty brilliant. I don't know whether I should do it, but I'm thinking about it.
Well, everything went to plan here last week. He was only about 6 or 8 lengths off them out of the straight. Here he is going to third, and talk us through the concluding stages.
Oh, he's a beauty. Like I thought to myself, here he goes. He goes, once they straighten up, he just slowly gets out of the ground. Have a look at him. Look, I go home and I watch the video and I laugh myself to death. He's so beautiful, the way he goes.
Even if you don't win this race tonight, you can still live on that memory of such a spectacular performance.
Yeah, but I got the videos off him, and I sit there and watch him. My wife says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just having a look at these dogs, see how they go." I said, "Just have a look at him go."
Santo, I hope we're back here talking to you after the race as the winner.
Thank you very much.
Terrific. Good luck. Santo Sorbello, though, who puts the polish on greyhound number 2, Running Gold. Good luck to all involved in tonight's big race. We'll be back with more from Sandown shortly. Thanks, Michelle.
Okay, Darren, thank you. And having a look now at Angle Park, race number 5, where number 4, Crying Spider at 3:10 has come in to be the fave. In commission is number 7, Lucky Style at 3:40. Wirralia Joe at 7:80. Barks Rhythm at 8:10. Double figures for the others. Here's the divs from Albion Park on race number 5. Number 4, Wine Glass, the fave, saluting it to pay $2.95.
It's Sandown Stewart about 3 minutes from now. Deep North is all the rage to take out this following event. Well, the race after the Australian Cup tonight sees a very good distance line-up. Northern Legend and Nowhere to Go do battle. We're joined now by the trainer of Nowhere to Go, Peter Giles, who's one of the best in Victoria. Good evening, Pete.
Good evening, Darren.
Well, that was a great effort by your dog, Nowhere to Go, to break the Wentworth Park track record a couple of weeks ago. I guess it's fair to say it wouldn't have come as a real surprise to you that he was able to do that.
No, Darren, not really. When he drew box 1, he was going to be given every chance, and he had box 1 at Sandown 2 or 3 weeks prior to that, and he ran very fast time, and the dog had improved a little bit, so you know, we were looking forward to a good run, and he certainly didn't let us down.
I remember the night when Nowhere to Go won a maiden final at Wentworth Park running 30 and 20. He always showed that brilliance right from the outset. Before he joined your kennel, there seemed to be a flat spot, and now you've seemed to have really got him spot on at the moment.
Yes, Darren, he is. He's racing very, very well now, and when we first got him, we tried him over the short course, but lack of early speed, and he's a very awkward dog in these races, and you know, if he doesn't get that clear run early, he seems to get himself into a lot of trouble, and that's why we persevered with the distance racing.
What's the immediate plan with the Greyhound now? What distance races? Are there any good distance races coming up?
Yes, Darren, the next month we've got the Gold Cup in Sydney in a fortnight's time, and first week in June we've got the Brisbane distance races, so there's plenty for him in the next couple of months.
You've got a fairly handy travelling companion with him at the moment. Rosa Peace has worked its way into it's worked its way through the grades into quite a steady stayer.
Yes, she has. She's a lovely little bit. She's very tiny, and she's a travelling companion for him. And yes, she's gone very well, and she'll do well tonight too.
Well, you look to have a fair hold on that distance race tonight, and you've got Windermere Storm going around in race 9. You might be a fair chance of a treble here tonight. Oh,
that'd be lovely, Darren. It's lovely to win one race, but 2 or 3's twice as good.
How many are you training at the moment?
We've got about 12 in work at the moment, so you know, we're kept pretty busy, and they're all racing well too, which makes it much more pleasant to get up in the morning and work them.
Yeah. Well, with Caliara Flyer winning for you here earlier tonight, what's the plans with that greyhound? Are you just taking care of him for a little while, are you? Or?
Yes, I brought him down here for Max Stokes in New South Wales owns him, and he wanted to have a try at the Australian Cup, but unfortunately we were probably a couple of weeks too late getting him down here, and he put in 2 good runs, but he didn't qualify. But I think he showed tonight that he's a galloper with above, average ability, and he'll go around next Thursday night in a Grade 5, and we'll work our way around from there.
All right, Pete, thanks for taking the time to join us tonight.
Thanks very much, Darren.
Okay, Peter Giles, he's already had one winner. He looks certain to claim the victory in the distance final one way or another, and then Windermere Storm's a great chance in race 9. We'll take you to the commentary box shortly via Michelle Tizard, though. Thanks, Michelle.
Good on you, Darren. And number 2, Deep North, is the toad fave there at Sandown for race number 6. And here's Rob Orr for the call.
Yes, thank you, Michelle, and good luck to Peter later on with Nowhere to Go, a very exciting greyhound. The very short price favourite here is number 2, Deep North, at 150 and 120. He definitely looks a greyhound to beat here as they're all set. Lure rolling. Deep North in box 2. They're set and away. Deep North only fair to begin tonight. He hasn't led him. Bartright's been able to lead it. Now Deep North gets out into the clearing, quickly looms up to Bartright on the first corner. They've broken away from Tapio Sky, railing through Weeping Tom, Amy Quicksilver. Well back, Bounding Fox and Who's Ablaze heading down the back. Bartright in front. Deep North has got his work cut out. He now comes up and looms up to Bartright and eyeballs him up to the turn. Deep North on the outside. Bartright the rail. Weeping Tom running on. Deep North in front, Weeping Tom or Deep North, and flashing through Bounding Fox, Bartright, Amy Quicksilver, then Tapio Sky towards the tail of the field, and Who's Ablaze 30 and 28. Number 8, Weeping Tom, has lunged in the centre, grabbed Deep North right on the line. This is very close, and Bounding Fox rattling home, a 4-way go, where Deep North just reached the lead, but Weeping Tom on the rail dived through on the inside. He definitely had the momentum up, and the judge calling for the photo. We have a look at the concluding stages of the race, and Weeping Tom on the inside just poking his nose down right on the line. And I thought to my first impression that he did get up here, but the judge calling for the photo. Deep North and Bounding Fox rattling home in a great race after the running of race 6 here at Sandown Park, 30 and 28. Now, if number 8, Weeping Tom, gets it, $9.70 and $2.50. 2, Deep North, $1.40 and $1.30. And the fast finishing Bounding Fox, $1.80. Now, there will be no third dividend, of course, for the greyhound. It has finished third, but there's virtually nothing between the trio. 5.14 the first split, 19.23 and 30 and 28 in a 3-way go after the running of race 6. Now, if Weeping Tom happens to get it, a fawn dog, whelped in December 93 by Welcome Stranger at Atanga Park, raced by Thomas Synod and the trainer Graham Bate at Liberal River. I'm sure Graham will not want to finish like that in the Australian Cup with Phantom Fire. But no numbers as yet, Michelle, as we have a quick look at the update for...
Down on race number 6, number 8, Weeping Tom. Lunged in the centre on the centre of the line to salute. Paying $9.70 and $2.50 over number 2 Deep North at $1.30, which was the tote fave, and 7 Bounding Fox no third. The Quinella, $4, trifecta $64.10. Just down at Sandown Park.
Michelle. Thanks, Michelle. Great night here. The crowd are buzz waiting for this Australian Cup final field to be let out, and that's not that too far away. Well, one of the best judges here in Victoria is Peter Pearson from the Gold Guide, the man that puts out this publication for all meetings covered in Victoria, and tonight's no exception. How do you see the final, Pete?
It's very, very hard. And it's interesting to get the sentiments of Santos Urbello earlier too, because he's a greyhound trainer that I've had a lot of respect for, and I classify the litter as probably one of the strongest finishing litters that I've seen in Victoria over the last 2 years, and you echoed those sentiments too by saying he's a favourite of yours. But after watching the replay, I thought he was a good each-way chance, but gee, he gave a stack of lengths away at the start, and I thought he was a good each-way chance in the race, and the more you watch the replays, the more I don't think he's going to be in the first 1, 2, 3. So coming up into the race, I thought I had it all down pat, and I was finding ways for greyhounds to get beat in the race. And I was just talking to Graham Bate earlier, and he was just sort of very, very relaxed. And I said, what do you think? And he said, well, my bloke's probably going to lead 3 or 4 lengths, and they're just going to have to catch him. And the old Olympic Park track, you'd like to be on Phantom Fire, but this is at Sandown Park, and the race is... it's got me in a quandary. I've selected Ultimate Charm because I think he's the informed greyhound, and he knows his track backwards. And any greyhound that can win 7 races in a month at Sandown Park is testimony to the greyhound's fitness. The only thing I've got worried about is the fact that he's got a shocking race record from box 4. He's been beaten at his last 8 starts from box 4. So then you drop off Ultimate Charm. So I can't give you a winner at the moment. I'm still looking through the form. And Steve Kavanagh was just sitting back there saying, oh, he's a good dog. I was trying to... Did he give a reference in regards to how does he compare with Brother Fox?
No, he failed to make any comparison there.
I wish he had it, because it might help us try and find the winner. Put it this way, I think 6, 7 and 8 are got remote chances because of the fact that I don't think they're going to get across, and they just get back too far in their races. But I'm leaning more now towards Phantom Fire or Smooth Rumble, and I've tipped Ultimate Charm and the Gold Guide, but these were done last Wednesday. And we've done a lot of form analysing since then. But I can't swap from what's in the Gold Guide, so I'll settle on Ultimate Charm because the fact that he can handle himself in a field, and he does know Sandown Park backwards. But I wouldn't be surprised if Smooth Rumble or Phantom Fire do run great races.
All right, thanks, Pete. We're off to Albion Park.
Go for it.
Here's Paul Dolan.
Good, Darren. Thanks a lot. Number 7, the favourite, Ebony Ghost.
Well, Michelle, Peter was just suggesting there how he has selected number 4, Ultimate Charm, and perhaps with the weight of support through tab form, What a Charmer is the selection from last Wednesday's publication. He's very well in the market to take out this final tonight. Let's check the figures in full. Starting with number 1, Firing Bear at $10. Now Running Gold at $11. Great each way value. Number 3, Smooth Rumble at $3.40. Ultimate Charm at $5.10 after opening at a similar quote. Phantom Fire, I thought he may have been a little bit shorter than this. $3.30 on offer for Phantom Fire. I notice it's the selection of Rob Auber. Number 6, Road Stroller at $8. Wild Season at $23. And number 8, Inside Scoop at $25. So very little between Smooth Rumble and Phantom Fire. They're basically joint favourites on the TAB. And Ultimate Charm is very short at $5.10 with Road Stroller at $8. With $40,000 in the win pool, that pool will at least times by 2.5 for this race, with 10 minutes of betting time remaining. And don't be surprised if Phantom Fire is the main tote short. And a 3:30 at this stage for race 7 Sandown. Michelle, it's coming up in 9 minutes from now. We'll be back in just a tick with Rob Auber. We'll see what the commentator likes here, Rob Auber. He's just trotting down the stairs. We'll be back in just a tick.
Okay, yes, I'll be interested to see what Rob is going for there in Sandown Park, and our very own race caller there, Rob Auber, with Darren Flindell.
Yes, thanks a lot, Michelle. We're joined now by Rob. I know you like to chat with Michelle each Monday and Thursday night. In fact, you and Michelle are the regular team these days.
Yes, well, Michelle does a terrific job in the studio every Monday and Thursday night, and unfortunately the boys in the studio give her a bit of a hard time over her hair. but she's got her normal hairdo on tonight, so it's good to see.
We've got the best hairdressers in the business there at Sky Channel, and Michelle's very keen on the chances of Smooth Rumble. Can it win?
Well, I think it can, definitely, Darren. We saw this greyhound put up a terrific performance last week. I'm just trying to work out, Paul Dolan claims the greyhound to be a Queenslander. Is he a Queenslander or does he belong to New South Wales?
Well, I asked Steve Kavanagh the same question, and it's got to be New South Wales, just being that side of the border.
Fair enough. Now, look, I've selected Phantom Fire in the race. I think the master trainer of Graham Bate, I think he's a greyhound that's got the box speed, and he's run the time here at Sandown to suggest he's a greyhound to beat. But I'd love to see Ultimate Charm win for Peter Jovanovic. He's just been a very intelligent greyhound of late. He knows how to go for the breaks. He follows the lure, and he just makes his own luck, and he's got to be a great chance.
Well, he's the greyhound that Queensland could possibly claim. I believe the greyhound's still owned in Queensland, and that's where he commenced his racing, Ultimate Charm.
Right, yeah, well, I noticed next to his name he had a Queensland title next to him, but look, it should be a terrific race. The biggest concern that they'll be running on, because we've seen most of the greyhounds from the heats last week were all greyhounds that ran on, so it could be a tight finish. Let's hope not too tight though, Darren.
Well, take a look at the toe call here, and I guess you'd have to be a little bit surprised too with the value on offer about Phantom Fire at the moment at $3.10.
Yeah, look, I think he's definitely a value. I thought he'd be a lot shorter in the race. I thought he'd be about the $2.50 mark, so I think at $3.20 at the moment, he's definitely worth having a ticket on. I think if we're looking for one a little bit of value, I thought Running Gold was the greyhound that will be storming home. A terrific performance to grab deep north over the concluding stages last week, but I really do believe the greyhounds drawn 1 to 5 look the main 5.
Certainly looks that way. Running Gold, as you mentioned, good each way value basically at the $11. The other states are a little bit more keener on this greyhound. He's $6.70 in New South Wales and $8.90 in Queensland. In Queensland, Phantom Fire is also quite solid at the $2.35, and Smooth Rumble a fairly comparable quote with that offered on Super Tab. Well, Rob, good calling. You've got a bit of a trek back up the stairs, and let's hope the best greyhound can win this race tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the call, Darren, and let's hope it's a great race. I'll let you cross back to Michelle. Back to you, Michelle, and I think we'll be going to Angle Park for the next race.
Okay, thanks for that. Yes, he is my teammate down there. We do a good job together, I think. Okay, Angle Park, let's have a look at the update there on the market. Woodburn Blue is $2 here at Sandown, and the tote pool has increased now. From 10 minutes ago was about 40,000. It's now up to 63, with Firing Bear at 10, Running Gold is 10, Smooth Rumble out to 390, Ultimate Charm at 5. Phantom Fire holding fairly firm at 3, Road Stroller 9, 24 for Wild Season, and number 8 Inside Scoop at 25. Here's the divs from Albion Park on race 7. Number 4, Cam Kayla Lad, $8 at $2.35. Over 3, Sandown. Here's Rob.
Thanks, Michelle. They're all set for the 1997 Healthy and Food Exercise Australian Cup. The favourite in box 5, Phantom Fire. They're set and away. Missed it, Phantom Fire. Missed it by a length. Smooth Rumble began quickly. So did Ultimate Charm. Coming across was Inside Scoop. And the favourites back at the tail. Phantom Fire heading down the back. And Smooth Rumble, he opened up a lead of about 2 lengths to Firing Bear. Inside Scoop, Ultimate Charm, the 4th and running on. Then Wild Season, well back in the field, Road Stroller, Running Gold. And Phantom Fire heading up towards a turn. And the leader, Smooth Rumble. Firing Bear coming to the outside. It's Smooth Rumble in front, and Smooth Rumble's Australia Cup goes to Tweed Heads. 2nd, Firing Bear, Ultimate Charm 3rd. Then Running Gold. Well back in the field came Road Stroller, Wild Season, Inside Scoop, and Phantom Fire. 30 even the time. The winner, number 3, Smooth Rumble, leading throughout, $4 and $1.70. 2nd one, Firing Bear, $2.40. And 3rd, number 4, Ultimate Charm, $1.80. And Smooth Rumble leading to the first turn and has been able to lead throughout. $5.19 the first split, $19.23 off the back, and 30 even the time. Smooth Rumble leading throughout from Firing Bear, which looked a big chance at the top of the straight, and Ultimate Charm 3rd. The favourite missed the start, Phantom Fire, and it was always back at the tail of the field. 3, 1 and 4. The winner, number 3, Smooth Rumble, a brindle dog, whelped in September 94 by Ginger at a follow-through, raced and trained by S. Kavanagh from Tweed Heads, taking out this year's 1997 Healthy Food and Exercise Australian Cup, leading throughout. Terrific performance. 2nd, number 1, Firing Bear, and 3rd, number 4, Ultimate Charm. 3, 1 and 4, 30 even the time after the big race here at Sandown Park. They're about to be boxed for the next event at Launceston with the short prize favourite number 10, Salute Teddy Michelle, at 150, but 3, 1 and 4 in the Australian Cup, heading up to Tweed Heads with Smooth Rumble taking out the event.
Well, what a great race, and congratulations to Connections and trainer Steve Kavanagh. Well done. Now we're going to go back to Sandown to have a look there at the presentation for the Australia Cup.
To be associated with them and to have them as sponsors. And we look forward to a continuing association with them. And to present the trophies tonight on behalf of Vic Health and the Diabetes Institute, it is my pleasure to introduce the Minister for Sport, Mr. Tom Reynolds. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minister for Sport, Mr. Tom Reynolds.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To you and your board, and particularly the host chairman, Mr. Jeff Dawson of the Sandown Greyhound Racing Club, Mr. Ron Nestor and Mr. Adam Wallish representing the Greyhound Racing Control Board, Noel Wengier and Don McDermott representing the International Diabetes Foundation. Sorry, International Diabetes Institute. I've never got it right yet. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've experienced another great Australian Cup, the 39th running of this event. And the International Diabetes Institute is to be thanked for their sponsorship, and their message, which we want to get across to you, of course, is health.
And there is a Smooth Rumble, who's $100,000 richer. Now, Wentworth Park, race number 8. Red Mystique's the favourite, 160. Dunk's Mates 32. Donovan Bailey 540. Fees Comet 27. Glider Line 920. Simi Song 15. Pattinkin 8, and number 9 Brindle Wings at 33, which will jump from box.
How does it happen? You're down in a mine, or painting a sign, or strain until you thought you'd burst. You sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold.
And there you can see the proceedings still happening at Sandown for Smooth Rumble, the winner of the Australia Cup.
Well, this night, the Australian Cup, right behind this, the healthy food and exercise. And to tell us just a little bit more about it, we're being joined now by Noel Wingier, who's from the Diabetes Institute, and you're in charge of promotions. You might like to tell us, Noel, what you've been doing here tonight at the track.
Okay, well, I may just explain first that I'm actually, I work as Health Promotion Officer with the International Diabetes Institute, and we receive funding from Vic Health. And we use that funding to sponsor the Healthy Food and Exercise Australian Cup. And we use various techniques to explain to people the importance of eating healthy food and doing daily physical activity, otherwise known as exercise, so they don't develop diabetes. And we have things like healthy food choices available here at Sandown. We try to create smoke-free areas where normally there would be smoking. We encourage exercise by telling people to walk around the track. We have sort of signage everywhere. We've got a fruit trolley over there laden with fruit, where we're encouraging people to go over there and to grab a piece of fruit. And we're also handing out these leaflets where if people look through it, there's actually a checklist. And in that we explain that 4 out of every 100 Australians actually have diabetes, but half of them don't know it.
We'll just get some more information from you in just a moment. Okay. We've got a race coming up. Fine. Just stand by and we'll come back in a sec. Back to you, Michelle. We'll clear this race and back to Sandown in just a moment.
Racing Launceston.
Sunshine Rebel pushing his way to second over Lucy Lightfoot and about 6 off the lead of fourth. Vintage Ace as they run down the back. They were clear then of Abdul Jabbar around the outside. A couple away to Johnny Waits, Farina Devil and Gin City at last of all off the back. And Davies Girl the leader. The challenger is Sunshine Rebel a length away. Vintage Ace is storming home. They were followed by Johnny Waits. Lucy Lightfoot in the straight though. It's all Davies Girl. Welcome back. Davies Girl goes on to win too. A terrific run second. Vintage Ace and third Lucy Lightfoot. Up on the outside Gin City made ground. They were followed by Johnny Waits. Sunshine Rebel knocked up with Abdul Jabbar and Farina Devil. 6:14, 18:12 to the back. And the time 31:45 and the pinks led all the way here. Davies Girl. And well, she's been a tremendous bitch. She's now won 10 races from 34 lifetime starts, and a good effort, Davies Girl, but a decent run from the favourite Vintage Ace. It showed plenty